Hi, this is Tim with DanielFast.org, and I come to you today with a story about the sower and the seed. And it's actually a personal testimony of mine from a long time ago and about the sower and the seed. In the late 80s, I was in my late 20s. I lived in Houston, Texas, and I wanted to take a trip to San Diego just to check it out. I thought maybe I might want to live there in the future. I had heard good things about it. So I decided to hop in my car and take I-10 west to San Diego. And on the way, I wanted to stop and visit my cousin Glenn, who lived in Phoenix. Give me a chance to say hello, give me a rest for a few days from my long journey. So that's exactly what I did. And the first day that I got there, Glenn said to me, "Well, tonight is our Bible study night. Would you like to come with us?" And I was taken back because I didn't know what a Bible study was. He was a born-again Christian, which I didn't know what that was either. I was brought up Catholic, and I went to religious instructions, and I took catechism, but I wasn't sure what born-again Christian meant or a Bible study. So, being their guest, I said, "Sure, I'll come with you." And we went to someone's home, and they had some chairs in a circle, and there was about 8 of us maybe, and they had the Bible on their laps, and they were reading, and they were quoting verses, and they were talking about it, and that's about it. They were very nice people. I enjoyed it. I didn't think much about it until the next day, actually, and the next day I was driving with my cousin Glenn in Scottsdale, Arizona. We were going to the grocery store. And he said, "How did you like the Bible study last night?" And I wanted to be polite, so I said, "Oh, it was very nice, you know." And he said, "Well, there's one thing you're going to have to come to grips with, and everybody has to come to grips with who's heard of Jesus Christ." He said, "You have to decide for yourself. Was Jesus a liar, a lunatic, or who he said he was, the Son of God?" And at the time I didn't think much of it, but I think that seed that he sowed, 20 years later I became a Christian. So it took 20 years for that seed to grow. And God watered that seed, and he allowed it to grow within me to the point where I became a Christian. And that was about 15 years ago. So the other day I had the opportunity to call my cousin Glenn, who still lives in Phoenix, and talk with him. And I gave him the whole story I just gave you. And he remembered the whole thing, as did I, and he said to me something interesting. He said, "Tim, when I became a born-again Christian, the Lord told me, all I have to do is sow the seed, and I, the Lord, will water it and make it grow. That's not your job. Your job is to sow the seed, and that's all you have to do." And that's exactly what happened. He sowed the seed, God watered it, God made it grow. And I tell you this story because I know some of you talk to your friends about Christ, about the Bible, and perhaps they don't think much of it. But as you sow that seed, you never know. You never know what's going to happen in the future. You may never see them come to Christ. They may come to Christ right then and there, praise the Lord, but maybe not. But that seed that you sowed might grow and bring that 100-fold in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, who knows? It's all in God's hands. So I just wanted to tell you that story. I will tell you in the future, I'd like to also tell you another story about my testimony, which is very unusual, but that's for another video. So today I just wanted to let you know, encourage you to keep sowing that seed. Keep sowing that seed. This is Tim with DanielFast.org saying Shalom.